Gamers and gamettes, what is going on? My name is Tanek127 and welcome back to another Tera Console video. And in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys part 2 of my Endgame guide. Now, in this part of the video, it's still pretty much more of a beginner kind of thing, but we're going to get a bit more advanced in today's video. I'm going to teach you guys some more tips and tricks and stuff like that for Endgame. And we're kind of just going to go along and learn as, as I'm doing it. So as you guys can tell, if you can't see already, I'm a bit more souped up than from the last time you guys saw me in the part 1 guide. My gear level is now 406. Now, from what I know, the maximum gear score you can hit currently in the game right now is around 422, 423. If I'm wrong, feel free to correct me on that. That's just the highest I've seen. I've seen people, the top tier dungeons can be ran at 417. But anyway, let's go ahead and talk about some things here, because there's a lot that I didn't realize. I'm going to tell you guys a funny story. So I actually got this complete gear set that you guys see me wearing right now. The Pivcar vest, the Tynic gloves, the Haver boots, and the Veg. And the funny thing was, I equipped all this stuff. I got my weapon to +9, and I was around like 380, 390, something of that nature. And I was like, all right. So I was like, I have all the highest tier gear in the game, and I was like, what do I do now? I'm nowhere near 417. What am I missing? I was like, maybe I gotta farm some jewelry or something like that. And that wasn't the case. Come to find out, I was a really big noob. And I had no idea that you could even plus your gear. I thought the only thing you could do that with was your weapons. But no, apparently all of your gear, well, at least your chest, arms, legs, and weapon, can use good old feedstock and alkahest. What a lovely system. And then as soon as I saw that you could do that, I said to myself, I know exactly how this game's gear grind works now. And guys, it's real easy. So when you first get all of your tier 9 gear, and if you don't know how to tell if gear is tier 9 or not, it'll tell you right here at the top where it says what your item is for your class. So take my sword for example. It says tier 9 Superior Great Sword Force Slayer. So look for that. Make sure you're using all tier 9 gear or higher. I don't know if tier 10 or 11 gear is in the console version yet. So if it is, feel free to correct me. But from what I know, the highest is tier 9. Maybe tier 10s in some of those higher dungeons. I don't know yet. I'm not 410 as you guys can see. But what you're going to want to do, basically, your life is going to be revolved around getting tier 9 and higher feedstock and alkahest. Now, a lot of people are going to tell you that you just need the tier 9 alkahest and the tier 9 feedstock. I say go ahead and stock up on any tier 10 and 11 stuff you can get anyway, because the more of it you have chilling in the background, the more prepared you are for when a higher tier of gear comes, when you get your hands on it, or whatever the case is. So it's really not going to hurt you to have it. If you got some spare gold and you can afford some tier 10 and 11 alkahest, by all means grab some. It's just gonna sit there. You're gonna need it later anyway. So I'm not going to say don't grab it, but just remember that alkahest and feedstock is always going to have to match. So whenever you want to upgrade gear, remember your alkahest and feedstock is always going to have to match. So if you say you're using tier 9 feedstock, you have to use tier 9 alkahest. Using tier 8 feedstock, you have to use tier 8 alkahest, etc., etc. I'm sure you guys know how that goes by now if you've been bumping up your avatar weapons while you've been playing. So what you're going to want to do is you're basically going to want to get every single gear piece, meaning your just your basic gear pieces, of course, your weapon, chest, arms, and legs to +9. And then once you get them to +9, you're going to have to do a upgrade process That's known as Masterwork. Now, I am by no means an expert on Masterwork. I'm still learning a lot about this process. So I'm going to teach it to you guys the best of my knowledge, and feel free to school me in the comments below. But what Masterwork does is it basically just resets your enchantment effect, so that way you can scale your gear even higher. Your gear maxes out at a plus 12. So that's what you want to overall get all your items to. But however, once you get past this whole plus nine phase, it's going to require a different level of alkahest to do, and I'm going to explain that to you guys in a second. Now, what you're going to use to try and re-roll some of your items to higher tiers is what's called Master Enigmatic Scrolls. I hope I'm saying that right. If I'm not, please forgive me. But we're going to go ahead and try, because I've been trying to do it with these gloves now for forever, and I just can't seem to get any luck. It kind of works like some of the rolls you do in Neverwinter. So just a heads up, as you guys can see, fail to enchant. It's like doing enchantments and stuff in Neverwinter. It's a very, very annoying RNG based process, and as you guys can see, I'm failing over and over. I'm ready to punch a hole through my PS4, but we're not going to do that on this video, because then I won't be able to make any more Holy crap, we got it. Okay, okay. God loves me. God loves me. Okay, we got this on the video. You guys are my good luck charm. Thank you. Thank you. I've been trying to do that, guys, no lie, for about 5 days now, and I have never got it to go through, and it just now went through while recording this video. I freaking love you guys. Oh my God, that's all the support I needed from y'all just now. But once you get your gear to what's called a Masterwork, you can then start working to get it to plus 12. So what you want to do after that is you want to go back to enchant, just as if you were going to enchant the gear regularly. Now, here's the cool part. You can still use tier 9 feedstocks. That's fine. Where things change up is the alkahest that you're going to need. And as you guys can see, I don't have any of it on me right now. Well, I have 2, but you're going to need Masterwork alkahest. And there are other kinds you can use for this, I believe. Extensive alkahest also works. I believe it's Master and Extensive. I'm not sure about Premium. If you can use Premium, let me know in the comments. I'm not quite sure about that, so I don't want to tell you guys you can and you can't. But if somebody down below in the comment section below confirms that for me, I'll definitely be sure to pin the comments so we clear that up. So let me know. But basically, guys, your goal from there is just to get all of your gear to plus 12. Now, be warned. I hear enchanting it to a plus 12 Masterwork is pretty difficult. It fails a lot. So be prepared to just scream. Just don't punch your hole through your PS4 or your Xbox One. That's all I'm going to tell you guys. Now, the next question you're probably wondering is, where do you get this Masterwork alkahest stuff from? Well, I'm glad you asked, even though you probably really didn't. But that's a good question now. So there's a few places. The first thing you can do is your dailies. Now, in your Vanguard request, you're going to notice that they give you 100 for your weekly. I think you can get it sometimes in dungeon drops. I haven't seen it fall too much. But another thing you can also do is Vanguard Initiative credits. Now, these are these little purple credits you guys see right here on your dailies. Every time you get 1,000 of those, you can buy a box of it from this guy, the Vanguard Initiative Quartermaster, right here. And if you just come over here to Special, and you go down to this Masterwork Alkahest box, boom, you can buy that for 1,000 of those Vanguard credits. Now, keep in mind, the amount that's in this box sucks. It's going to be about, I think, like 18. I bought a box yesterday, and I was like, all right, cool. I'm about to have a ton of, Masterwork Alkahest. I'm about to plus 12 all this gear today. I was thinking it was going to be a couple hundred, maybe 1,000 or something like that. There was like 18 Alkahest pieces in there. I was like, bro, I was so I was so salty when I grabbed that box. You guys can ask. I did it on stream. I was mad. I was mad as hell when I bought that box. I finally got me 1,000 Vanguard credits. I was all excited, and I was like, "Woo, baby! I'm about to soup up all this gear." And there was. I looked at that box. I was like, "Man." But as you guys can see, that's how I got my weapon to plus 10. My weapon was the first piece that I did. My weapon and my chest as well. But yeah, basically, guys, once you get everything to tier 9, to plus 9, sorry, Masterwork plus 9, you just want to keep farming for Masterwork alkahest so you can plus 12 all your gear. And once you plus 12 all of your gear, I'm sure that there's some higher tier gear in some of the 4-17 dungeons and stuff like that. But once you plus 12 everything, you're going to be able to start running that those 410 hard mode dungeons and all that fun stuff. So you guys are going to start getting into the real good juicy fun dungeons that are going to test your will a bit more. But anyway, guys, that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for part 2. Stay tuned for a part 3 because I still have much to learn, meaning I have much more to teach. But anyway, guys, this guide helped you. Smash that thumbs up button for me, and I want to thank you all so much for watching. It's your boy Tanek127, and please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Till next time, peace out, take care. 見てきた君はい